Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Exclusive, Ziyu and Tianshu's private wedding video finally revealed, fans worldwide in tears over every magical moment. The magical morning and the ceremony. The morning of Ziyu and Tianshu's wedding began like something out of a dream. Sunlight poured through the ornate windows of the venue, casting a soft golden glow on the flowers, the decorations, and the excited faces of a small, intimate gathering of family and close friends. Ziyu, radiant beyond words, wore a flowing ivory gown adorned with delicate lace embroidery and subtle sparkling details that caught the light with every gentle movement. Her hair was styled in soft curls, framing a face glowing with anticipation and pure joy. The camera captured every meticulous detail, the shimmer of her earrings, the delicate lace of her gloves, the soft, fluttering layers of her veil. Tianshu waited at the end of the rose-petal-covered aisle, his classic black tuxedo perfectly tailored, his demeanor calm yet brimming with emotion. When Ziyu's eyes met his, the world seemed to pause. Their gaze held the weight of months, years, and shared moments that only they truly understood. The soft strains of a string quartet began to play, weaving a melody that wrapped the ceremony in a cocoon of intimacy and emotion. As Ziyu slowly walked down the aisle, the camera focused on every detail, the slight tremble in her hands, the quiet gasp of her closest friends, the gentle ripple of her dress as she moved. Tianshu's eyes glistened with unshed tears as he reached for her hand, the first physical connection of the day, their fingers intertwining in a silent, eternal promise. The vows were whispered, sincere, and deeply moving. Ziyu's voice trembled as she promised to cherish every moment with Tianshu, to love him through all joys and sorrows. Tianshu responded with words filled with heartfelt vulnerability, his voice thick with emotion, acknowledging their shared past and committing to a lifetime of love and companionship. Tears rolled freely down the cheeks of guests and the couple alike, as the intimate setting amplified the rawness of these emotions. Every element of the ceremony was designed to reflect the couple's love story. White roses, peonies, and soft greenery formed cascading arrangements along the aisle, while golden candlelight flickered softly against the walls, creating a warm, ethereal atmosphere. Friends and family, captured candidly on camera, shared smiles, tears, and whispered congratulations. The music, the lighting, the soft morning glow, it all came together to create a moment that felt timeless. As the ceremony concluded, Ziyu and Tianshu walked down the aisle hand in hand, their eyes locked, their smiles radiant. The camera lingered on them, capturing the quiet moments between gestures, a gentle touch on the back, a whispered word, a shared laugh. Fans watching online erupted in celebration, flooding social media with messages like, "I'm crying. Their love is unreal, this is literally a fairy tale come to life, and Ziyu and Tianshu are the most beautiful couple ever." This was more than a wedding, it was the beginning of a lifelong story, unfolding in a way so intimate and heartfelt that viewers couldn't help but feel part of it. Part 2. The reception, first dance, and sweet candid moments. The private reception of Ziyu and Tianshu's wedding was nothing short of magical. The venue had been transformed into a wonderland of soft candlelight, cascading floral arrangements, and elegantly decorated tables. Each element reflected the couple's personality, understated yet breathtakingly beautiful. Guests were shown taking their seats, their faces glowing with excitement and emotion, as the couple entered to thunderous applause, their smiles brighter than the chandeliers overhead. One of the most captivating moments of the video was the couple's first dance. Soft, melodic music filled the air as Ziyu and Tianshu moved across the floor. Every step was perfectly in sync, every glance and subtle smile conveying the depth of their love. They twirled and swayed, lost in their own world, and for a moment, the entire room seemed to vanish except for them. Ziyu laughed softly as Tianshu whispered something inaudible in her ear, making her lean into him even closer. Fans watching the video described this as pure magic and the most romantic dance we've ever seen. The camera also captured candid, intimate moments that made fans feel as though they were right there in the room. Ziyu adjusted a stray lock of hair while Tianshu gazed at her lovingly, their hands brushed accidentally and lingered a moment longer than necessary, and the couple shared quiet whispers and soft laughter throughout the reception. During speeches, friends and family recounted touching memories of the couple, prompting both laughter and tears. One of Ziyu's closest friends described the moment they realized Ziyu had found her forever in Tianshu, leaving the entire room in emotional awe. The wedding cake was another highlight. A towering confection adorned with sugar flowers and gold leaf, it seemed to embody the elegance and sweetness of the couple themselves. As they cut the cake together, the camera zoomed in on their joyful expressions, the shared laughter, and the playful smearing of frosting on each other's faces, a charmingly human moment amid all the glamour. Throughout the reception, every frame captured the authenticity of their love. The gentle way Tianshu held Ziyu's hand, the subtle glances of affection, and the way they shared little private jokes that made them both giggle. Fans were quick to share their reactions online. "I can feel their love radiating through the screened. Dispatch has given us the wedding video of the century, and Ziyu and Tianshu are literally couple goals for life." Part 2 concluded with the couple sharing a quiet moment on a balcony, overlooking softly lit gardens. Hand in hand, they exchanged smiles, gentle words, and a soft embrace, capturing the serenity and deep connection that defined the entire wedding day. Part 3, Emotional Farewell and Fans' Global Reaction. As the night drew to a close, Ziyu and Tianshu's wedding entered its final chapter, a sequence of heartfelt farewells, lingering embraces, and private moments that showcased the intimacy of their love. The video captured the couple thanking each guest personally, lingering over handshakes and hugs, while soft music played in the background. It was a scene that exuded warmth, gratitude, and humility, reminding viewers that this wedding was not only about glamour but about genuine human connection. One of the most poignant moments was when the couple shared a quiet walk through a candlelit corridor. The camera followed them closely, catching every delicate hand squeeze, every shared laugh, every soft word exchanged. It was a tender reminder of the bond they had nurtured over time and were now celebrating with those closest to them. Social media exploded as Dispatch's release of the video went viral. Fans from around the globe shared emotional reactions. Some cried tears of joy, others expressed admiration for the couple's elegance and intimacy, and many wrote about how inspired they felt witnessing such a pure and deeply affectionate love. Trending hashtags like #ZiyuTianshuWedding, #ForeverTogether, and #CoupleGoals dominated feeds worldwide. The final scene of the video showed Ziyu and Tianshu walking hand in hand into the night, under a sky lit with soft, golden lights. Their smiles were radiant, their hearts evidently full, and the audience was left with the unmistakable impression that this was more than a wedding, it was the beginning of a beautiful lifelong journey together. Dispatch's footage was more than just an exclusive reveal, it was a love story captured in its most authentic, magical form, leaving fans emotional, inspired, and utterly enchanted. Ziyu and Tianshu's wedding video is a testament to love in its purest form, intimate, heartfelt, and unforgettable. From the magical morning to the reception, the first dance, and the emotional farewell, every moment reflects a lifetime of devotion, care, and passion, a story that will be remembered and cherished by fans worldwide for years to come. The reception, first dance, and heartfelt candid moments. As the sun dipped lower, casting a golden hue across the sky, Ziyu and Tianshu's wedding transitioned seamlessly into a reception that was as breathtaking as it was intimate. The venue, already magical during the ceremony, now glowed with soft candlelight, shimmering chandeliers, and an abundance of white roses, peonies, and delicate greenery that seemed to float in the air. Every table was adorned with crystal glassware and personalized details, from handwritten name cards to tiny floral arrangements reflecting the couple's elegant aesthetic. Guests, a small gathering of the couple's closest family and friends, were already buzzing with excitement. The moment Ziyu and Tianshu entered the hall, applause erupted, and smiles instantly brightened the room. Ziyu's gown, with its flowing layers and intricate lace details, glimmered under the soft lighting, while Tianshu's tailored tuxedo highlighted his tall, commanding presence. Cameras captured every glance and every subtle touch, from the way he gently guided her by the hand to the way she leaned slightly into him as they walked. The first dance, pure magic. The highlight of the evening arrived with the first dance, a moment fans will likely replay hundreds of times. A gentle, melodic song filled the air as Ziyu and Tianshu stepped onto the dance floor. Every movement felt perfectly natural, perfectly in sync. Their bodies swayed and twirled, and even in the quietest moments, their love was palpable. Tianshu whispered something inaudible into Ziyu's ear, prompting a soft giggle that seemed to make time stand still. The camera circled them, capturing glances, smiles, and the subtle ways they touched, fingers brushing, hands clasped, and small, lingering touches that spoke volumes. Fans online described the dance as magical, straight out of a fairy tale, and the most romantic moment ever captured on film. Every movement was a testament to the deep connection they share, a silent language of love that required no words. Candid moments that melt hearts. Beyond the grand moments, the reception was full of tiny, intimate interactions that made viewers feel like they were peeking into the couple's private world. Ziyu adjusted a stray lock of hair while Tianshu's eyes softened with adoration. They shared quiet whispers and laughter, often leaning into each other in a way that made everyone around them smile. The speeches were a mixture of laughter and tears. A close friend recounted how Ziyu had once confided about her hopes of finding someone who truly understood her, and how Tianshu had been that person from the very beginning. Guests wiped away tears as they watched the couple exchange meaningful glances, reinforcing the authenticity and depth of their bond. The wedding cake and sweet traditions. No celebration would be complete without the cake-cutting ceremony. A towering confection, adorned with delicate sugar flowers and subtle gold leaf accents, reflected the couple's elegance and attention to detail. As they cut the cake together, the camera captured the playful moment when Tianshu smeared a tiny bit of frosting on Ziyu's cheek, prompting laughter and a tender kiss. Fans couldn't get enough of this charmingly human moment, flooding social media with comments like, "So adorable, they're perfect for each other, and I wish I could be at this wedding." Private moments and fan reactions. Throughout the reception, the camera captured private interactions that felt deeply intimate. Ziyu and Tianshu held hands under the table, exchanged private smiles during speeches, and whispered soft words to each other in quiet moments. These little glimpses of affection were just as captivating as the grand events, reminding viewers that love thrives in both the spectacular and the simple. As the night progressed, fans online erupted with reactions. Tweets, Instagram stories, and Weibo posts overflowed with awe, joy, and tears. "I can't believe how pure their love is. Dispatch just gave us the wedding video of the century. Every detail is perfection. Their love radiates through the screen."